Alright, so a great day today. Nice outside, finally. So I'm going to take you to two places now that I have never been in all my years of living in Northern Virginia. And I know it didn't exist, and it was all restored just probably within the last couple of years. And it's right here. This is the Walney. I'm not sure if it was a plantation, but I think it was a high-level government official. So, let me see here. Okay, so Lewis Mackin owned this house, or lived here. He was a clerk for the U.S. Senate, and he named this area Walney. Yeah, he was a slave owner, as most were back then. And I think the house is open, but we're gonna walk around the grounds here, see if there's anything. Lots of trails, lots of walking trails around here. So let's go around and see. Alright, so the house is open. I'll go in there in a little bit, but I'm gonna walk around the grounds first. And this whole area is a big 2.4 mile trail loop. And they have a little amphitheater right here where they do, I think, kind of summer performances for kids. I'm not really sure. Could just be talking out my ass. But let's go around here and see what's around the grounds before I go inside the house and then take you somewhere else. Okay, so here, from what the faded sign said, this was a natural spring bath area. As you can, there's the water still flowing today, and that was some type of, maybe it was the changing room. Who the hell knows? I'm off my game today here. But yeah, all natural spring flowing through here. I didn't even know that. You can just lower a bucket right down there and grab some water. So I'm way back, starting to go back through the woods. And here's iron frame. I know it's not original, but this used to be the area of the ice house, where they make blocks of ice and bring it up to the main house. And I guess they would probably get the water from the natural spring, which kind of did flow right around through this way. Get my magic finger in there. And yeah, kind of feel like Stingray with his nature walks he used to do. Anyway, let's see what else is around here. Okay, so this is the grounds and area of the original house where Mackin used to have it before he joined his duties as the U.S. Senate. And then that house, where you can see the stone foundation and modern stuff built upon it, is where it was relocated. I heard from one of the tour people that the whole house was destroyed by what would be a hurricane, and a bunch of trees fell down on it. I could have heard it wrong. But anyway, that was the original site. So let's go around and see what else is here. I can't see from the damn. I guess I'm right. They got beehives. That's cool. They make their own honey here. Maybe I'll go, look at that, they got it all through here too. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll buy, if they have any for sale inside, I'll go buy some. That's about as close as I'm getting without a beekeeper's suit on. And here's the smokehouse. I don't know if I can be able to see inside very well. No. Anyway. Alright, let's go see what the inside looks like. And also, there were no slave quarters. From what I just heard, Mackin didn't believe in separation. He had his own slaves live in the same house with him, but upstairs. So, yeah, they weren't separated. They were all intertwined, intermingled with the family. Okay, so really the house is closed. They just have a couple of
We have 4 different types of turtles here now, if you can find all 4 types of turtles. Our newest, they're all new, and we love it when new people come.
Anyway.
Time, but our newest
So he was also a dairy farmer before joining the Senate. So, but this is basically the only thing that was open. Everything else is closed down for staff only. So, alright, let's take you to the other place. Alright, now I'm at Cable's Mill. This all was not here. This whole road right here, back when I remember, or when I first started driving back in the mid-80s, this was all a gravel road. And these were all woods. I don't remember this place at all. So now with sprawl and further land development and stuff like that, I'm not sure when this whole place was cleared out and restored. Nor I didn't even know there was a mill at this area. So let's walk around here and see what's what. Yeah, so that gravel road, well, the majority of the route is called Walney, just like for the Macon place, but there's a legend, and I did a video on it earlier. I might release it before this one, I'm not sure, but there was the legend of the ghost hitchhiker that got hit by a car and supposedly haunts Walney Road, that if you see him, you're supposed to pick him up. And if you don't pick him up by the 3rd time, he will crash your car into the woods or into the creek or something like that. It's a nice area. So let's go see what's up the hill here. Okay, this is the big, what they call it, Big Rocky Run Trail. So there's the Rocky Run right here. This trail goes all the way into Chantilly and Fair Oaks. And actually this was the trail that after the first Battle of Manassas, this is the area where the Confederate troops still pursued the Union Army all the way through here from Manassas, all the way up to Fair Oaks for the Battle of Fair Oaks, when reinforcements were sent in from D.C. and pushed the Confederates back to Manassas. But yeah, this is the area where they went through. Okay, now it's making more sense. Okay, so this is the main building. So this was built in 1746, or stood in this area in 1746. This is something totally different. So this really wasn't ever here. It was this building and this building alone. And actually, it was used to grind buckwheat and corn and other items. And then after the Civil War, it was used to ground sumac for the tanning industry. And it was funny, it's called Gable's Mill, but there was never anybody that was named Gable that owned this thing. It was Newton and Willoughby and some others, but none were named Gable. And coming around here's Big Rocky Run, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think that way, yeah, that way goes into Bull Run Creek. And then Bull Run goes into the Occoquan River and then to the Chesapeake. And here's the front door. That's about it. But again, I didn't even know these two places were back here during this whole time until just recently. So there's one other thing I want to go check out, and it's on the way back home, so I'll just make a quick stop there, pull over to the side of the road and put the hazards on. Alright, let's make it like a tree and get out of here. Okay, so I went through, or on the way back home, and there's the plaque that I wanted to show you. I didn't know that this whole place was part of the Leeton 4,000 acre cemetery plantation. Wow. Okay. Well, to me it's wow. I don't really care if you guys think it's wow or not. So, yeah, so this was Tuberville, George Tuberville, who was a major in the Confederate Army and later joined Mosby's Raiders. But yeah, I don't know where the original house area would be, but I'm sure it's probably marked somewhere. But I got other things I need to go do. Alright, now later, all.